Welcome to Season 4 of The Breakdown, the official podcast of the Breakaway Roping Journal and calfroping.com. This season, we're diving into both the breakaway and calf roping like never before, bringing you the personalities, successes, and horses that make these events great.
You can expect training tips from the top ropers, stories from the road, and industry news that goes beyond the numbers.
I'm Hannah Wheeler, your calf roping host.
And I'm Lillian Kent, your breakaway host.
And this is The Breakdown. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Tie Down Breakdown. This is your host, Hannah Wheeler. It's been a couple weeks since we've had a new episode to put out for you guys, but we figured what better of a time to release our conversation with Dylan Hancock than now. As most of you might have seen, the Lazy E just released the first 10 athletes competing at the 2026 Cinch Timed Event, and Dylan Hancock was number 2 on that list. Dylan really needs no introduction when it comes to timed event related things. We watched him finish second at this year's timed event as a rookie, not to mention the heater that he's been on all summer. We caught up with Dylan to talk about how he got his start rodeoing, his first experience inside the Lazy E for the timed event, and more. Without further ado, let's get into the episode. Let's start at the very beginning. So your dad rodeoed and was kind of an all-around hand, but tell me kind of how you got your start and what life was like growing up.
We lived in a small town, and I played baseball and roped a little bit, probably more baseball than I did rodeo when I was younger. And then I played baseball all the way up until I was like 11 or 12, and then I decided just to rope and full time and quit baseball, and I guess the rest is history.
Did
I haven't
you
really done other. I've played a little bit of football when I was little, but that's about really all I've ever done.
kind of know from an early age that you just wanted to rope calves? Like obviously you are an all-around hand too, but did you know that that's kind of what you wanted your focus to be?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Like I think probably when I moved to Angelo, and that's probably when I was 13 or 14. Probably I figured that's what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm. Take me back to your rookie year. You obviously won the calf roping rookie title and the all-around rookie title, but you won right at 75,000 that year. So you were just out of making the finals. Tell me about that whole experience.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it was pretty rough, to be honest with you. I know I won 75,000, but I got my butt kicked a lot. It was thanks to an eye opener. It's not amateur rodeos or the Texas Circuit rodeos. It's a whole different world out there. But it was good for me, and I got home and got to work and figured out what I needed to do, and it's been good since.
What kind of experiences did you learn that first year out on the road?
I was thinking it was the setups and just a totally different guys out here. Like everybody, when the good guys draw a good calf, they don't mess him up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I would draw a good calf and try not to mess up. And I just figured that I feel like now when I get a good calf, I just try to execute on the calf and make the best run I can instead of trying not to mess up and just take chances, I think. And I don't know. It's just different. I don't know how to explain it.
Right.
From growing up to amateur rodeos and circuit rodeos and then coming out here, it's just totally different. But it's dang sure an eye opener my rookie year.
When do you think your first big break was?
I'm gonna say my rookie year, like at Heber City, Utah. Actually, I won the rodeo. We flew in there and won the rodeo. I was like, man, I think that was the first time I took the lead in the rookie. Like I was way behind at the beginning of the year, and then kind of got on a little bit of roll and got that win. And I felt like that was kind of a breakthrough. I was like, man, I think I'm good enough, and have a shot. And then to be honest with you, after that it went to heck. But but yeah, I think that was kind of a little bit of a breakthrough. Like good for my confidence. Like, man,
Right.
I'm that good, and I have a good enough shot to do this.
At the timed event this year, you kind of showed everyone just how handy you are in all the timed events. Um, Tell me a little bit about that, and tell me kind of what your thoughts are on team roping. Obviously, you kind of have fun with it, and we see you enter a couple pro rodeos here and there in the team roping. But kind of tell me about that.
Yeah, I've team roped my whole life. Not a lot, like more messing around with it at the house and stuff. I haven't entered just a lot, like a lot of jackpots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I've played around with a lot, head and heeled both, and I've bulldogged since I was in sophomore in high school. So I've run a lot of bulldogging steers at the house, and just went to the college rodeos. I haven't really entered a lot, entered a few, but just college rodeos and high school rodeos. I've ran a lot of steers, bulldogging, and then they had the bus at the college rodeos. Got to get some runs under my belt, so it was cool to do that. And then shoot, the next year I got the invite to the time event, so that was kind of a dream come true for sure. It was awesome, and I guess yeah. So we've kind of dabbled in everything a little bit.
Right. What was that phone call like whenever you got the invite to the timed event?
It was pretty awesome, to be honest with you. It lit a fire under me, and it was like, I think it was maybe like 10 or 11 or 12 days or something until the time event when I got that phone call, and I was like, holy cow, here we go. We better get to work. Better start lining stuff up.
What did you do practice wise those 10 or 12 days beforehand? Like, were you nose to the grindstone, or what did that look like?
To be honest with you, I think like San Antonio and something else was in between there. So like I literally only had 4 days that I went practice. One day I went bulldogged and rode the horse, and another day I went and rode my steer open horse, and then either driving to the rodeo or coming back, and would practice at night at the house, like either scoring on my calf horse or whatever. But it wasn't a lot of preparation, to be honest. I went and ran the bulldogging dummy another day, just trying to stay sharp in that. But it wasn't just a ton of preparation, but we made it work.
That has to make you excited for this year, though, with how you finished last year, and then getting to go back, and you'll have a little bit better preparation, I guess, this year.
Yeah, it's cool. The time event's something I've always wanted to do. So he actually just called me just the other day, yesterday I think, and said, "You coming back?" I said, "Yes, sir."
That's awesome. Talk to me about your 2025 season. So you had a little bit of luck this winter, but it seems like you've just been on a heater this summer.
Yeah, it's been fun. Just been rolling, and I got me a couple new horses, and it's been a good combo, and just kind of playing the different rodeos with the different horses and swapping it up, and it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun.
Tell me about your horsepower this season. Obviously, everybody knows Earl, your bay horse, but what else do you got in the arsenal?
Bought a paint horse. I haven't really rode him, to be honest with you, much. The paint horse from Riley Webb.
Mm-hmm.
And then right before I left, I bought a new bay horse from a buddy of mine, Cody Waldup, back home. And right like a week before I left, and I almost left him home, but sure glad I brought him out here with me. He's been great.
This episode is brought to you by East of Wall. East of Wall is a new film directed by Kate Beecroft that is a portrait of female cowgirls in the New West about a rebellious rancher who must cope with her family, losing her ranch, and providing for a group of wayward teens. Only in theaters August 15th. Tell me how your rodeo strategy has changed this year, or even over your rookie year. You probably learned a little bit last year making your first finals and everything, but...
Yeah, I just think that you just got to execute and just realize that my run is good enough, and if I stay behind the bear and around the neck and the calf takes a tie, I should win something. So just have that in the back of your mind, and just try not to beat yourself. I just try to make the best run I can every time on the calf, what he allows me to do, and see where it ends up.
Have you changed at all how you enter or anything?
Not really. Like we kind of, there's a few rodeos that we kind of skipped out on this year. Me and Cole Clemens were going this year, the last 2 years, and we kind of ended a little bit different this year. Not a big difference, just a couple that were like, man, we just really didn't like that one. We'll try something new. So there's a few new ones that we're going to this year, and so it's been good.